So for today's video, I wanted to do a showcase video on how to play Null, and also at the same time use Sentry to show people how Sentry is also played in Null. And in this run, we want to limit mistakes as much as possible. So I'm going to walk you through certain kind of checkpoints in Null where you can avoid some of his more annoying attacks. And we're going to be using Sentry in this run to do this, and at the same time to kind of showcase how Sentry is played as well. My Sentry is using a Rage build, so he's at 55 bars now. We're going to try to run away from his goop attack and then go back in. So he does that attack at 55 to 54 bars. If you run before he starts the attack, you can avoid it entirely. Now there are some other methods you can use to avoid the attack, such as using the co-op button, but I feel like the most practical thing to do is just run away from it like this. Like at 44 bars, he'll do the attack as well. And so we have now avoided both of those, and he shouldn't do that attack anymore before his next phase change. So we're just kind of focusing on dealing as much damage as we can using the rotation 2, 5, 4, 3 before his tier 3, and then during his tier 3 we do 2, 4. You could do 2, 4, 6, 5, or you can do another rotation I'll show you in a minute, where we're going to jump in 2, 4, 5, we're going to go tier 3, and then we're going to press the co-op button and get another 5 essentially off for some really big damage. Now here we just need to run away. We just need to run away. Sentry's very fast. He has no problem running away. He's very fast. And we're just going to keep repeating those 2 rotations until we're going to try to save our tier 3 here, because he's going to phase change. So this is going very well, very well. And once we get back into the fight, we're going to do the tier 3 rotation where I jump in 2, 4, 5, tier 3, and then co-op for another 5 for really big damage. He should be doing his other attack soon. We're going to try to get one more attack off before he does it, and now we can run. We're just going to run. We're just going to run. Now we're going to jump in. He's probably going to phase change, so I may have jumped the gun there a little, but we're still getting some really big damage. And we're going to switch here, double switch, so that he doesn't kind of turn on us. You'll notice that he's not going to turn if you double switch. And yeah, we're going to try to build up our tier 3 again. We shouldn't need it until the very end, and we should be able to clear this with, as I said, minimal mistakes. Nice, very nice. Now with Sentry, you can still also attack Null during this phase just to get some extra damage, but you don't want to get too cocky. We're going to wait for Thor here, and then we're going to just do the tier 3 rotation again, jump in 2, 4, 5, tier 3, wait for the punch, and then boom, there you go. That's how Sentry is played in Null. Thank you for watching. So in addition to what we were discussing earlier with the optimal play against Null, there are other methods you can use to avoid his early, really annoying attacks, such as tagging, and I'm going to showcase that in this video. So as we discussed earlier, he will do his goop attack at 54 bars. So we switch to Stark and we avoid it You have to switch right as the goop appears, and he'll do that attack again at 44 bars, and we're going to switch again once he does it. Okay, so he's doing the attack again. We're going to switch to Mystique. She'll be immune now to the group attack, and we can now avoid it that way. So in this phase, we want to focus on, or I want to focus on kind of guiding you through how he's going to attack and where. He kind of follows a certain pattern. So he's going to jump here. We're going to have some time to get off a couple of attacks before he does the root chase attack, essentially. So now he's going to chase us down with his roots. So we just need to avoid this. Once we get him to 22 bars, he will phase change again. So we're going to raise him to 22. And when he does that, he's going to levitate in the air, and he's going to target the bottom right of the screen. So we're going to run to the bottom right, and yeah, he will do that pretty much every time. There may be some instances where he doesn't, but I almost never see them. So we're just going to keep pushing him here. We have another attack we can get off before he does the kind of chasing attack, where he's going to do that now. We're going to run. Ironman's very fast. He has no issue avoiding these. So the next phase change will be at 12 bars. He's going to jump here. So we're going to try to push him to 12 bars before he gets off his next attack. He's going to target now. Yeah, so I missed a chance. You can attack him a little bit doing this. I missed a chance to do more damage than that. We're going to double switch here so that he doesn't move anymore. He's going to just be kind of locked there. And yeah, now we have some free reign to run around. We're going to do an awakening here with Mystique. This should push him to 7 bars. And then Ironman should be able to take care of it from here. Now there's a very risky technique you can do in this phase of the fight. I may be able to do it, I may not. We'll see. I'm not going to go attack him with Ironman. Ironman doesn't have the health necessary to get through that. So if this doesn't kill him, we're probably going to try to do the method I was talking about. So it looks like my rage proc can go off. So we may actually have the opportunity to do what I was going to say. So we're going to wait for him here and see if we can pull this off. It's wasting a lot of time. So we essentially avoided the attack by pressing the co-op button. He's going to go into it again. Yeah, I'm happy we pulled that off. That's very risky. I probably could have killed him earlier, but essentially what happens is the moment he picks up his sword, you can co-op button, which will give you a measure of invincibility. And when you do this, it avoids the one-shot kill that he goes through your entire team with. And he kind of resets for like 10 seconds. It's not 30 seconds, it's like 10 seconds. This gives you one more lifeline to pull off the W. And luckily, I was able to do it here. There were some complications with the blade twisters, but yeah, I'm happy I was able to showcase that. So yeah, we're going to end the video here. Thank you for watching.